I'll never forget the day that Wanda told Mike, Mike, call me a used Q-tip. How did you come up with that?
This is What a Joke
with Tom Papa and Fortune Feimster
on Netflix is a Joke Radio.
I listen to the show all the time.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so great because we're huge fans of yours.
Yeah, for sure. I had the pleasure of interviewing Kim and Mike and Wanda for the Netflix after party.
Yes.
We meet again.
Yeah,
God.
baby.
What a great group. That's amazing they put that together.
It's so incredible.
Yeah, the show's super funny because, sometimes when you first hear that there's like that multicam type of show on Netflix, you're like, how's that going to work with streaming? It's like not what you sort of think about when you think of streaming, and it's so funny.
Wanda and Regina, they really put their foot in it. I mean, that's a term like if somebody's cooking greens and they're really good and you say, oh, you put your foot in that.
Usually when I'm putting my foot in things, it's not good.
No.
It really has like this a little King of Queens to it. It's got a little Sanford and Son with the way Mike and Wanda go after each other.
Right.
A little Aunt Esther in there.
Exactly. George and Helen.
Yeah. It's funny. It's got some soul to it. It's really great.
Zaria can see me at 3. I'm gonna go for a fade this time.
What's she gonna do about that hair on your back? Finger waves?
Dad, there you are. Mom said I could get a new phone.
The hell I did?
Oh, snap. Didn't see you there.
We've been over this phone thing.
But everyone at school has the new iPhone.
Okay, well then borrow theirs.
This phone sucks. It doesn't even work. Hello?
Phone works.
It's so jarring to have been sitting in your home, like hunkering down from everyone, and then they're like, all right, back to work. And you're like on set and then all in your mask and you feel all right. And then they're like, take the mask off now. And you're like, oh.
Well, I had actually been doing some work before we went back to work on the Upshaws. I directed a short film for BET Her. So I was kind of comfortable, I guess, a bit.
What was that about?
They did a campaign for mental health awareness. And so they did different topics, like subtopics. And so mine was on postpartum depression. And I was one of the female directors for that project.
Wow.
That's cool.
That is super cool.
I love directing. In fact, I'm directing and executive producing a series now.
I didn't realize that.
So when I'm like done with the press today, I go, everybody's all happy because we have late calls today so that I can come and do this. But when I show up to work and I'm all glammed out and I'm like,
That's the best.
Like, oh, Kim, I didn't recognize you with the hair and the lashes.
Yeah.
Normally I'm like Ron Howard with a baseball cap and my headphones and I'm,
Do you have a preference, acting over directing, or are they just so different?
I love both. I love being able to contribute to the entire vision, but it's a much longer and stronger commitment when you're, doing just kind of the whole thing as opposed to just do your part. I started when I was doing Facts of Life, and as God would have it, the DP for the Upshaws was a lighting director on Facts of Life and taught me everything I know.
Oh, that's awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah, he's got like a zillion Emmys and all sorts of things. Don Morgan is his name. But
wow.
Yeah, I always learned. I always like to hang out with crew and learn. My mom, when I started college, she was like, have a backup plan. Learn how to do something else.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, listen, one of my favorite shows of all time is Living Single. That was my jam. I watched it all the time.
It was such an amazing experience, and it's one of those where you feel the chemistry right away, but we certainly didn't know we were going to be, as people would later come to call us, groundbreaking and and iconic. You have no idea any of that's happening. You just, in the ride.
Is it different? Like, I know Mike and Wanda are also actors, but is it different working with people who are like come from the stand-up world? Like, does it make it a whole different vibe, like as far as like sticking to lines or improv? Not
with these two, because they're professional and they've done so much scripted. To me, it's more of an added bonus as opposed to the burden of, oh my God, please find a You know,
Right.
it's like, we have time to teach folks to act right now. You should have done that already if you wanted to be up in this lane. So I didn't have that at all.
Yeah.
Sounds like that's happened though.
It was like, I've got stories.
right. So we didn't have that because, again, they've done so much scripted. And they really know, when to be on the page, and everything was on the page so well. I mean, our scripts, our writer's room, ooh-wee,
Yeah.
phenomenal writer's room.
Yeah.
So we really didn't need to improv or to write on the fly. But when I mentioned that it's an added bonus that they are stand-up comedians, is, that Wanda would be able to listen, and she says, Dan, let's punch that joke up.
This job is in the bag. And when I get it, I'ma march right into my boss's office and quit right in her face.
Bump that. You should take a dump on her desk. She'll get the message.
What kind of psycho does that?
Nobody I know.
Now, see, I was thinking I would show up late. Maybe wear jeans.
We quit different. Whatever, do you? Point is, we're moving on, moving up. No more roadblocks.
Hey, now that I got my coffee, want to throw in a little quickie before work?
I forgot about that dead end.
No, baby, I can't. I have my interview at St. Vincent.
Yeah, baby, that's today. Oh, go ahead on, Miss Upshaw. Baby, you gonna get that job.
I know that's right.
It ain't nothing more sexy than a woman getting a big-ass paycheck.
Oh, pump me up, Daddy. Pump me up.
Oh, I hate when you like him.
They are such professionals, though, and they have a great respect for one another.
Right.
There wasn't this competitive nature of, oh, she got a good one and let me one up her, and then we're there all night because y'all trying to play the one up game.
Right.
Your ego is in the way. There was none of that at all. Oh my gosh, not at all. It was just,
that's so good.
it's such an added bonus as opposed to, like I said, oh my God.
Yeah.
I know. Comedians don't have the best reputations.
Yeah. We're not used to structure. So.
Well, we know you have a lot more press to do, and you've got to go back to work and start directing. I love the idea that you're just going to show up on set to direct today, and you're going to be all glammy, and you'll be like, oh, that's right. She's also a star.
Exactly. Like yesterday when I did Entertainment Tonight, I had a massive, fabulous mane, and I couldn't get that damn thing off no matter what I did. So I just was on set directing, just hair everywhere. And I'm trying to, do my thing and be my true baby self, and I'm trying to pass a light, and the whole unit got caught on a light.
Oh no!
It's like, oh, Miss Kim, you look so good. You must have had something to do today. Huh?
Every time I'm filming something and they put mascara on my eyes, I'm not used to it because I don't obviously wear it. And so as soon as I get home, I don't realize I've done this for an hour.
Right.
And Jax is like, oh my God, you look like you are bank robber, raccoon eyes.
Raccoon, right.
Yeah, so crazy. Listen, I wore my best sweatshirt for you.
I am super impressed. I appreciate it.
Come on. It's never been worn before. I was like, Kim's
Very
on the
cool.
show. I'm going to step it up.
Well, I appreciate it. Looking swanky there, Miss Fortune.
It's so great to finally meet you.
Yeah.
You too. And
Fans for
again,
so
I'm
long.
such a fan of both of yours. But Tom, I've been listening to your work for such a good minute. And whenever I see your name on, I just stop on my, on my Sirius XM dial, and I just listen. And sometimes I'll say the punchlines with, what happened to Grandma?
That's so cool.
Oh, that's amazing.
I love your work. I really do. You're so funny.
Oh, thank you so much.
I can't wait for you guys to get on the Upshaws.
That's right.
Yeah, that'll be great. I'd
That's
love
right.
that.
There's
I'd
got to
love
be a
that.
lesbian neighbor that, knocks on the door and needs eggs or something.
Always. No household is complete complete without that.
Well, we're big fans of you, and we appreciate you coming on the show.
I might wreck my car if I'm driving and I see my name up on the grid when I'm listening.
Yeah. You're the best.